I didn't wake her up. Her alarm was buzzing like always. Loud, relentless, annoying. But I didn't move. She rolled over, hit snooze, and drifted right back into sleep. And I just lay there, still, watching the seconds tick by, letting the moment slip away. Because last night, I heard everything. Every cruel word, every smug laugh, every time she called me her little bitch. And I realized, maybe I wasn't her boyfriend. Maybe I was just her butler, her backup alarm, her punching bag, her servant in a hoodie who made breakfast and played caretaker, while she bragged to her friends about how obedient I was, how broken, how easy. But let me rewind, because none of this started with an alarm clock. It started with love. I'm the kind of person who shows love in small ways, not big dramatic gestures, just daily devotion, quiet consistency. I'd wake her up for class because her alarms didn't work on her. I'd shake her gently, even when I had to be up early myself, make her coffee, pack a breakfast if she had an exam. She'd laugh and call me her butler. And at first, it was funny, a private joke, because when it's your person, you want to do things for them. You want to make their life easier. But lately, it started to feel less like a partnership and more like a job. Still, I brushed it off. Love means compromise, right? It means showing up, even when the other person doesn't ask. But that changed the night before her summer course exam. She was on a video call with her friends. I was in the other room, quiet, unnoticed, folding laundry. And that's when I heard her voice drift down the hallway. Yeah, I'm not worried about tomorrow. The bitch will wake me up. Laughter. He'll probably have breakfast ready too. More laughter. One of her friends chimed in. Good, put him in his place. And she didn't push back. She laughed. She agreed. That's what broke me. She called me her bitch. Not lovingly, not playfully, not in that inside joke way couples sometimes tease each other. No. This was mockery. This was humiliation. This was her performance for the crowd. I froze. Laundry forgotten in my hands. I stood there, letting the words land one by one like bruises I couldn't show. I went to bed early that night. Didn't say a word. Didn't bring it up. Because part of me hoped maybe I'd misunderstood. That maybe I wasn't hearing what I knew I was hearing. But the words looped through my mind on repeat. The bitch will wake me up. I lay next to her, barely sleeping. And when her alarm went off at 7 a.m., I just stayed still. She rolled over, smacked her phone, and slipped back into sleep like always. And I turned my back to her, closed my eyes. Her exam came and went. And when she finally sat up and checked the time, the screaming started. You piece of shit. You made me miss my exam. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're such an asshole. I didn't say anything at first. I just looked at her. Really looked at her. And I saw it clearly for the first time. She didn't respect me. She never had. Later, I tried to tell her how hurt I was. That I heard what she said the night before. That being called her bitch, especially behind my back, made me feel small, made me feel disposable, made me feel like I wasn't in a relationship at all, just trapped in some twisted dynamic where kindness was weakness and love was a punchline. And you know what she said? She doubled down, called me a bitch again, this time to my face, mocked me for being upset about it, like I was weak for having feelings, like I was pathetic for wanting respect. And that's when I knew. We were done. I told her I didn't want to do this anymore. She said she wasn't done with me, as if it was her decision to make. as if I didn't get a say in my own dignity. But I do get a say. And I'm saying it now. Because I'm tired. Tired of being someone's emotional punching bag. Tired of being told that love means giving everything and expecting nothing. Tired of being treated like a joke by the person I gave my heart to. We were together for a year, my first real relationship, and I wanted it to work. I really did. But love without respect isn't love at all. It's performance. It's control. It's cruelty, dressed up in inside jokes, and baby, can you just request? And I'm not doing it anymore. So, am I the asshole? For not waking her up? For letting her alarm buzz while I lay there silently reclaiming a shred of my self-worth? For deciding, in that one quiet moment, that I was done being her safety net? Because if standing up for myself makes me the villain, then maybe I was never the hero in this story to begin with. Wow. There's a moment in every toxic relationship where you stop seeing yourself as the caregiver and start realizing you are just the convenience, where devotion gets twisted into servitude, where love becomes a currency and respect goes bankrupt. This story hurts because it's so familiar. Too many people, men especially, are taught that doing things for your partner is just what you do. But there's a line between generosity and being used, between kindness and codependency, between humor and humiliation. What this story reveals isn't just a broken relationship, it's a broken definition of love, where one person gives endlessly and the other calls it weakness. So, if you're out there, waking someone up every day, making breakfast, carrying the emotional load, ask yourself, do they thank you? Or do they laugh behind your back? Love isn't about earning worth. It's about sharing it. And no one deserves to be someone's bitch for being good-hearted. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever been the quiet giver in a loud, ungrateful relationship? Have you ever had to reclaim your worth in silence? Let's talk about it. This is AITA Story Vault, where the truth hurts, but healing starts with the story.